Okay, here we go. We gotta stop at the potty here. And we're gonna continue on. Whoa, that bathroom's gross. You know, people were just a little nicer with the bathrooms, right? They wouldn't get shut down. Let's go find the cannery. Yep, come on, let's go find the cannery from here. We got it. Yeah, it's just gross. That was gross, but I had to pee. Pee before I start. Too much coffee. You guys are really dark. I hope I can start seeing you soon. I can put some cold on you. Let me do that. Let me put some cold on you. Sorry about the air conditioning, guys. But it's not very high. I just want to get some cold on you so I can see the screen. Outside is that funny gray. I might be just messing with it a bit. Messing with the camera. These houses. I know. This is the areas I DoorDash. DoorDash all through here. Now we're getting over to where what I want to show you why the girl got hit. She ran out between cars. This is 101 heading east. It's heading out away from the ocean. Today is Sunday, so this is pretty busy. And going the other direction today is slow. Starting Thursday and Friday, going on this road is busy. This one right here. The road name change. The road does change names. Yeah. I'll show you. It wasn't in this part. It was up where all the houses are. And you know, the girl just ran out between cars, which is so sad because, you know, it's another reason why you guys never drink and drive at all. Never. Not even a little bit. Now, well, I wasn't drunk. Doesn't matter. Any alcohol at all and you're in trouble. Right? I don't know if the driver was drinking or not. But there are some times when starting like right in here where it gets totally lined with cars. There's only a few cars here today. But both sides of this road will get totally parked up with cars. Right? And the farther up we get, the worse it gets. And then there's all these houses that have kids and stuff in it. And the crosswalks are so few and far between. Nobody walks up to the crosswalk. They just run across the street. So both sides of this highway, because this is Highway 101, will be totally parked up with cars. And a kid running out in between them, you don't see him. Right? You don't see him at all. This is very few cars. People are out and about doing things today. But this gets like, when everybody's home, it gets like there's hardly anywhere you can park. And that is a problem, especially with kids running out between cars. You don't see them until it's too late. And should you look away or be looking at something, you're toast. And should you have a drink, not drunk, a drink, should there be any alcohol or anything present, you're toast. See this crosswalk? And then it'll be a long time before there's another one. All these need to have lights. You need those flashing light things to keep our attention to the crosswalk. But the kids won't walk down to them. They'll just run across in the middle. Not even thinking that it's a highway. It was up in here where she got hit. I'm trying to get you guys more clear. The screen is so dark. I already checked it. It was not light. It was not. Brightness wasn't turned down or anything. I'm going too fast today. Slow down, Kelly. They have a big thing called the Loggers Play Day or Loggers Festival or something like that. It's a big. All the loggers come together. They do logging games, and there's a pancake breakfast, and then there's in the night there's a salmon feast thing. I think it's on September 6th, and I know that there was something on my schedule on September 6th. It was going to make me miss it. But anyway, I want to work that day. I wonder how that's going to affect work. Parking's going to be a bummer. This is the Pulse. Oh, Loggers Play Day is what it's called. Here it is. There's the thing on it. But it's an all-day event. I know it says at the Olympic Stadium at 6 p.m., but there's stuff happening everywhere around here. Now we gotta find it. That's where I was messing around. Coin Club meets over here at the library. I DoorDash over here a lot too. There's some rib places and a Mexican restaurant, stuff over here. Oh, and that 101 brunch place. The roads are really bad, really bumpy through here, big holes and stuff. I think it's because it floods. It floods here regularly because it's so close to the ocean and stuff. I can't really remember where to go. We're gonna figure this out. We can do it. We're smart. That's some really pretty old houses. They would be beautiful if they were painted and fixed up and stuff. This big huge hole. Just straddle it. I hit that with one wheel one time and that was super bad. That was just bad. Look at that. The pathway up for the wheelchair. Oh my gosh. That's what mine would be like. Right? Okay, now I have to think of where we go from here. Because I did something. There's an old building. I like that old building too. I did something the other day. Was it that way and then over? I think maybe that way and over. I'm going to figure it out. Or maybe it was the other way and over. Oh, it's this way. We can get there from here. Look at this old building. That's cool. Like I said, this park is really little. It looks really little to begin with, but if the tide's out, there's a whole lot more to do. But there's like all these little garbages everywhere. Little garbage, you know. The ones that are really hard to clean up. I don't know what this building is. It's Anderson Middleton. I don't know what that means. There's a airport too that's no longer out here. A lot of stuff like that out here. Just big places that are nothing anymore. And they used to be big, thriving businesses. You know? You can actually see the road and the old foundation of the old building and stuff. But it's all private. You can't get on it. I'm sure you could try and figure out who owned the piece of property and see if you could walk around on it. That's something I'd make sure that you had a letter for, because that would get the police to stop by. Oh, here, look at, see? I guess we could have gone on that other road and it would have took us right here. There's a lot of this stuff, just big parked up rusty places, boarded up houses over here, boarded up businesses. And then you can see that someone's still living here. I guess if you owned a shop like this and then it just went under, what did you do, right? Here it is up here. I found it. There's a building back there called Western Shake. And I remember they used to be a shingle company big time. I've seen them in the books. It just looks like an old house. But this is the park. It tides out a bit. I might find something interesting. Guess I'm not in the best shoes for this. I should have thought better. It'll be okay. People who were here felt a little sketchy last time, but that's okay. Grandma's not afraid of sketchy people. And again, no potties or anything like that. No bathrooms. I'll just start over here. Okay, let's get the show on the road. I don't know how mucky everything is, but we'll find out, won't we? Let's go. Okay, you guys, so we just did 2 hours of metal detecting down here. I didn't get any coins or anything cool like that at all, but I got all kinds of garbage. I got probably half to 3/4 of a bucket of garbage, so that was great. I'm super dirty. I'm gonna head home. Have to go potty again, but I think I'll wait till I get home. That other bathroom was super scary. Okay, let's get going. I want to stop so bad and get a milkshake, but it's not a good idea, so we're not gonna do that. No, it's not healthy for me. But I got hardly anything done here. The garbage is just super incredible, you guys. I don't know what else to say about it. But I don't know. Yeah, it's all kinds of little tiny garbage. And there's so much stuff from 4th of July. Fireworks. I even found fireworks that weren't set off yet. But all these wood that's sticking out, all this used to be a big cannery and docks and all this stuff. I'll try and find that picture and see if I can insert it without getting in trouble. Like I said, I'm sure there might be coins and stuff here, but there's just so much garbage that it's hard to even get to that point of thinking about it. I'd like to do this little beach place over this side too. Anyway, it was cool. Yeah. Yep, the tide's way out. That's why it's down. I'm afraid to go walk in that ground. Maybe I'll wear boots next time. Just because if you get sucked in the sucky mud, it's real hard to get out. I could just park right here and go down to this little beach next time too. I think I'll do that. We'll come back. Don't worry. This would never be done. Trying to say that this would take some time, but it won't take some time. It's like a forever thing. It's a lot of garbage, a lot of badness. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to industry, right? That used to be, like I said, the big cannery. Kind of cool. Onward, babies, onward. Oh, felt good to go out and dig. I need to go home and do some stuff at home. Take a moment to breathe, make some tea, make some iced tea. Yep. Get all this old forgotten stuff down here. People live here though. That's the crazy part. I guess I stop here. There's no stop line or anything. I see the odd stop sign. We can go this way. We'll just go this way. All boarded up house. Yep. Gotta watch the railroad tracks. They are live. There's no signals. Anyway, pretty cool. It's good to get out. Always good to get out. No trucks. Well, this truck is going down there, baby. I don't think they need me. I don't think they need me. Garbage everywhere. In these houses, there's some that people have fixed up really nice, and then there's some that are just falling down. Yeah, pretty much how things are here. It's okay. Yeah, I'm taking today off from door dashing altogether. We'll go home and now we'll do some other projects at home. We'll do some uploading and take a quick break, and then off we go. I so badly want to go get a blackberry milkshake, but no, we don't have the money, and I don't need the calories. Two things I don't need. Every so often I do get a blackberry milkshake. There's no reason I can't. I just don't make it a habit. But boy, today it wants to be a habit. Oh, the car's trying to drive there. No, car, you can't go there. I made a deal with myself too. If I'm gonna have a blackberry milkshake day, it has to be a day that I actually go in DoorDash Lighthouse. If I don't have a DoorDash order at Lighthouse, I can't stop by and get a blackberry milkshake. And I can't do it all the time. I can only do it every so often because it's not healthy and it's fattening. But it's sure yummy, right? Oh my gosh, it is so yummy. I don't even know what to say about that. This company here, it's called Uplifting Homes. They lift up your house and put foundations on it. Sure, they probably did my house. I can't imagine there's tons of companies that do that. I was watching them do one on the other 101 going the other direction. It was really cool. You know, I came by and it was up a little bit, and I came by and it was up a little bit more, and then I came by and a foundation was being built underneath it. And now it's like mine. Not as high as mine, but almost as high as mine. And the neighbor houses are still low, so when it floods, neighbors are going to be in trouble, but these guys won't. It won't even affect them. Their feet will get wet going back and forth to the street. Back and forth to their car. But their house will be high and dry, so that's good. There's a little like beach thing over here too by the railroad tracks, but I haven't figured out how to get over there. I was trying to figure that out one day, but can't do it today. I have to go potty with Nicole. We'll see if I happen to be over that way one day while I'm door dashing. That's how I found the place we just left. I just happened to take another way out and drove right by it. Sleepy. The girl is sleepy. Hoquiam in Aberdeen. I think this is technically Aberdeen right now. My eyes are full of dirt. Yeah, from the beach. Parks are so filthy. I'm just gross. My hands are just gross. Everything's gross. Need a shower, Granny? Yes, I need a shower. But I'll go wash my hands and then we'll do some more other house stuff. So I won't take a shower yet. Definitely before I go to bed. Off we go. I remember when the industry first left here. I can remember being with my mom in the car driving through here, and like every other house was up for sale. I remember that from when I was a kid. It was like so many houses. I mean, I'm sure I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not all that much. And it was like every other house was up for sale. It's just crazy. Off we go. Everybody's so poor through here. If you're ever driving here, here we go. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. I'll show you where the milkshakes are. When you want to get a milkshake. The peach one is amazing, and the blackberry one is amazing. Those are the only two I've tried, though, so I'm sure their other ones are great, too. Here we go. Up here. See the lighthouse on the right? It's open. It's called the Lighthouse Dine-In. Or drive-in. The Lighthouse Drive-In, sorry. Yeah. So I've had the peach shake and the blackberry shake, and those are both super yummy. Super yummy. Driving by the 7-Eleven that sends me out to Ocean Shores all the time. I don't get it. It feels good not working today, and at the same time I kind of feel a little bit guilty. I am working on my YouTube channel though, so I guess that is working, right? Money won't always be this tight. I just have to get the kids going forward and get a cushion. Just getting the cushion. My life is not that expensive. I need to change how my money is paid to me. I'm going to do that on Tuesday also. Because I could have fixed all this weekend money problem if I had it going to my debit card instead of my bank account once a week. Because then I can pull it whenever I need it. So, still let it build up. Because every time you pull it, it's a $2 charge or a $1.99 charge. But that would have solved everything this last weekend. It sure made me feel better. Also, if something happens, I can go work real quick and make some money, which is good. And not have to wait till the next Tuesday. So how many people across the world are looking at this little town and goes, yeah, that's just like my town. My town's like kind of run down. Are you looking at the buildings I'm driving by and going, oh my God, that looks so awful? What are you doing? Which one are you? I'm used to Linwood and Shoreline and Mill Creek and those places up north. And they're not like this. They make this all look like one big dump. It really does. I'm not joking. But the people here are poor. And I'm not saying there aren't any rich people, but there are rich, there are rich people everywhere. But the people in general here are poor, but they're super nice people. Even the homeless drug guys have been nice to me. Everybody's been nice to me. Except for the one lady at the teriyaki place who's just mean to me. I don't know why. She don't like me at all. I was so relieved when I went there last time and she wasn't working. The other lady's nice, but that one is a witch. We'll just call her a witch. She's mean. I don't know why she doesn't like me. It's okay. It does bother me that she doesn't like me because, we had one day I was in there and I asked if I could use the bathroom and she told me no. The bathroom was for customers and I said, yes, give me the key. I want to go to the bathroom. Because I'm sitting there waiting for an order and I basically put the mom voice on. I said, look, you're going to give me the key and you're going to let me go to the bathroom because I am an agent of the customer. She says, well, I'll let you do it this time. I says, no, you'll let me do it every time I need to do it, or I will call the help desk and we will get mediation involved. And she gave me the key. But, and then I wrote formal complaints. So then she was really mad at me the next time I was there, really mean to me the next time I was there. And she held and hid my order and made it late. And I was like, it's okay. I already reported you for making me late. Don't worry about it. I said, I hope you have a better day. I was, doing that laugh thing I do. I was like, you mean this whole time that order's been mine? You knew I was waiting for that order and you moved that around 30 times. So you're telling me that order has been finished all this time? She says, well, you just didn't take your order. I said, my name was on it. There's no name, there's no receipt, there's no nothing. I told you who I was waiting for and you didn't tell me my orders were ready. And by then the owner was walking, or the cook was walking out of the back. And I said, look I'm just going to report you. It's all fine. And I did. I reported reason waiting is because the cashier is having a bad attitude and hid the order and didn't tell me it was ever finished. I said, she's mean to me. She doesn't like me at all. I don't know why. And I reported her. And then the next time I went in, she wasn't there. Another lady was there. So let's see what happens the next time. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, people. It's just a friggin' bathroom. I just had to go pee. Doesn't waste your time. Doesn't affect your time. But the whole time I'm talking to her, I'm also kind of laughing at her. I'm laughing while I'm talking. It's like, it's okay. I just reported you. It's not a problem to me. That's great. They know why I'm late. I said I already reported it. I'm going to report it again. You just go back in and update the report. That's like, it's fine with me, man. They'll know exactly why. And the cook said something to her and was not happy as he was walking in and out. It's like, whatever. I hope your day gets better. Oh my gosh. Gotta know how it works, honey. It doesn't affect me. I'm going to stay positive and happy. You can go have your little TV tantrum. I'll just laugh at you. And that has to so irritate people. But I do that a lot when people get really upset or mad at me. Instead of getting mad back, I'm like, okay, good luck. Don't worry, I'll send in a report. I don't think they know we can do that. We can. We can actually call up DoorDash. We're having a problem with the restaurant. And right on the spot, we can call on DoorDash and go the help call, and the robot comes on and you say mediator, and it connects you right up to a live person who will deal with the person in the restaurant, so you don't have to. That takes 15 minutes. I don't want to do that. So I just, send a little note. Send a note off to them. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that topic. It's not important. Otherwise, people here are really nice. I've never had any really, really bad problems with anybody here. Every so often somebody else is having a bad day. But not very often, and I wish them well, and good luck. I'm getting old. I'm getting so whatever. Oh, there we go. See? Someone down walking on the tracks again. Honey, do you not understand that's a live railroad? There's nowhere to go. Nope, she's one of the homeless people. She's a backpack, raggedy clothes. She's living on the road again. That's a live track. You don't want to be walking on that. But this should be slowed down by then. But still. Or maybe that's my city innate fear that I'm just not used to trains, and she's super used to trains. That's not a big deal. We don't know things all the time when we don't live around them. I'm getting blasé now about the cougar. When I first found out about the cougars and what they do and what they don't do and their nature and all that, I was kind of a little bit worried. I'm not anymore. I'm like, whatever. I know. It took a while, but I got there. Almost home, almost home. Do you guys recognize where we are yet? It won't take us that long to get home. We're really close to home. There's so many pot stores around here. It's funny. Welcome to Washington. Oregon's the same way, I think. California's the same way. I think Colorado's the same way. I don't know where else has a lot of pot stores. Vegas did. Vegas was doing a coffee pot thing. You make coffee with pot in it. I don't know. Of course I didn't try it. But I saw billboards for it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Sort of sounds like the caffeine interacting with the pot would kind of make you even, because the caffeine would kind of make you hype you up, and the pot would kind of relax you. I don't know. Boost your day. I can't remember what the big billboard said, but I remember that. In Las Vegas, I thought that was interesting. Onward, onward. Okay, guys, we're going to cut it. You've all been on this road. You go straight from here till you get to my house. You should know the way by then. I love y'all. Thank you for driving with me. Again, check out, it's called, my brain is going blank. Hold on. Old Cannery Park. That's where we were today. Old Cannery Park. It was pretty. It's dirty, though. Super dirty. But then you got to think there was a big working cannery all by where we were standing. You see all the pilings out there for the big working cannery. And I'll try and get you an overview and put it in the middle, detecting video if I can. Okay, I love you. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Thank you for driving with me.